The TV off.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Glamtalk 9. Yes, Glamtalk 9, can you believe it? We're into the 9th edition of Glamtalk. And of course, happy to be with you guys. And I'm quickly going to say hello to my good friend and, of course, the brains behind Glamtech, of course. But what do we do, Glamtalk? Glamtalk is all about you, our customers, of course, and we simply just tell you what's happening with Glamtech and all the developments in the company. And let me quickly just say hello to this guy before he thinks I've forgotten about him. Mark, hello.
Marco Jacobs, the remarkable one.
Yeah, and Mark the infamous.
I'm here. Thank you for having me, guy. I just want to all our Muslim listeners, viewers, I don't know if you've broken your fast yet, guys. This one's on me. How dope.
I'll just have a bit of coffee here. Mark, and I think while I'm having my coffee, you've got a branded mug there. Just maybe you want to show people what that is all about. I like the brand there. So you've got, of course, we kitted out in our brand new Glamtech kit as well.
New kit.
Yeah, we love that, and we going. What do they call it? What do they actually say? Glam or merch? Right?
A merch.
Yeah.
So we're moving, guys. We're going forward. So tonight's going to be a nice evening. We've got a nice surprise for all of you. We're going to check in with our guest celebrity in a few moments. But just for all our viewers out there, I'm not sure, I can't see anything happening on the feed yet, Marco. But happy Freedom Day. Happy Freedom Month. I hope that you guys experience a bit of freedom. Don't be dumb, be free, be smart. Be Glamtech smart. So hi Colin. So we've got one viewer there. And yeah, like I said, tonight's going to be an interesting one. We've got a whole program, nice lineup. Adopt a school feedback on that. Give you guys a bit of an update of a little bit of a distance that we'll be traveling on Saturday to Verliersdorp. So Verliersdorp big ups. Then we'll talk a bit about our mugs. And then we've done something for Michael Jacobs, your bloggers there, Michael. And then we'll have a guest celebrity, so he's on his way.
We're also going to say that we're moving on. We also now got LinkedIn as well. Soon we'll also be streaming to LinkedIn, so we're moving with the times as well. And Mark is very excited because there's a lot happening. There's a lot to do, a lot to talk about. Ons gaan sommer buite Kaap man, ons gaan sommer up country. That's how we operate. So hello to everybody that's tuned in. So we're streaming live to Facebook as well as YouTube. And just say hello to us in the comment section where we can greet you, of course. And we're also waiting for our guests to come to the studio. So we're running a little bit late. Life happens. And there was a bit of an emergency where the hospital was concerned. So all we do is we go with the flow. And we're happy to talk to you about what's happening in Glamtech or the Glamtech, the company. But Mark, you alluded to some of the things. Maybe we want to bring them in a little bit now already before we bring our guest into the equation.
No, 100%. I think firstly, Marco, I just want to also say thank you to one of our former guests, Ivor Price. Ivor was super excited about doing this segment for us and also sharing his experience. And Ivor's promised to sponsor us with a few books that we will be able to hand out to clients that are purchasing from us, that are observant. And just to show you guys quickly. So that's the book, Ivor's first book, For the Love of the Land. So there's another Afrikaans edition of this, Afrikaanse weergawe hiervan. So we'll be asking Ivor to autograph a few of those books, and then we will hand it to deserving clients, people that are supporting us, that are running with us. So yeah, that's coming.
Yeah, and so like I said, lots to happen. Of course, we're excited about that. Also, you alluded something about Adopt a School. Last time we mentioned it, Mark. Yeah. This time around, this one is coming your way. So
it's real.
Maybe, after you have a sip of your coffee, maybe you want to tell people more about that.
So Adopt a School, we mentioned it for a few months now, but it's now become a reality. So I've adopted my primary school where I started my educational journey at kom ons sê maar dat want my ma het my altyd gesê sy het my geleer Afrikaans praat, Engels praat, maths doen, physics and science. But let's go to the school that I started at, and that's Everton Primary. They're out in Everton, community that I grew up in. And we've basically partnered with the school now in that we will start out as a once a month, go to the school and go and share our knowledge of tech and science and maths and all of these funky stuff that we're busy with every day. So we'll go into the school and we will start just giving kids a platform, an opportunity for them to be able to, rise above expectation. So we've got a set date already. 13th of May will be our first engagement with Everton Primary. So we're excited. The school is excited. The principal is excited. And we're going to be doing big things on that platform. Marco, just before you move away from me, we've also decided that we're going to branch a bit further out. In one of the clients that actually started his smart home journey with us from Villiersdorp. Marco, Villiersdorp. Het sneeuw daar. Het is veel te koud uit.
Yeah.
But we've found fit to team up with him. So we'll be going there this coming Saturday. We're going to be talking to some of the individuals there. We're going to see what we can get set up quickly and go into those schools there as well. So big stuff coming up.
Check what Ziggy says here to us. He says,
Ziggy
how's it? It's cool. We understand South Africa time, but okay, this time around it is beyond our control. These things happen. I'm working in a live medium every day in broadcasting, so I know how these things happen. It happens. But
sorry, Ziggy.
But we've got our guest also just coming into the stream as well. We say hello to this guy.
Hey,
Rodney. Hello, sir.
Oh, the man of the moment.
Evening, boys.
Rodney Brown, the one and only.
I like a big counter. So, but Rodney, they don't want to believe us, man, when we say there was a bit of an emergency from your side. But we just firstly, how's your son doing?
No, I sorted it out. They sorted out. Everything is in order. God is good. So we trust that they will sort it out for us. So that's all taken care of, yeah.
Okay. So, Butler, you of course know this guy better than me. What is it about Rodney that attracted you to get him involved in this session with us today?
This guy, Marco, this guy. Many stories, lots of stories. I don't know where we're going to start.
Start at the beginning.
Let's start here. Boom. Chakalaka.
Yo.
It is like I can see. Boom. Chakalaka.
Maybe you just
want
to show them again, Mark?
You want to see it? Okay, so that's the first one that I read. Shades of Cape Flats.
But show me that cricket picture there again. I've got something does. Nah, that guy doesn't look like he can bat.
Not the same guy? Photoshop.
No, you don't keep the bat like that, Rodney. Ek weet nie wat daar aangaan nie. We got to talk about your batting technique there, but they say it's not out. That's, of course, the book that he's talking about. But well done to you, Rodney. But before we go on, I want to know, where does that Skara come from, Rodney Skara Brown?
I think if I'm going to sell a book to you, it's on page 63. Everything is...
Oh, goodness.
Okay, so what happened a couple of years ago, when we were 15 and 16 and we were very impressionable Kaizer Chiefs fans. And we were very much involved with football at the time, and we were on the cusp of greatness as the under-16 side with Carcass Football Club in Mitchells Plain. But long story short, a friend of mine, he said, listen, we are Kaizer Chiefs supporters. At that time, Kaizer Chiefs could do nothing wrong. They had Gary Bailey in goals, they had Howard Fries, they had Fani Madida, they had Skara Tintua, and they had Steve Shoes, and all those oaks, Howard Fries and company. Yes, Shane McGregor, et al. And then this guy just said one day, I'm going to be Shoes, and you are Skara. And that's it. That's it.
They robbed you.
And a lot of people thought it was for the the scar in the face type of thing, but it wasn't that. The scar happened about 3 years after that.
Sure. But I'm sure you got a lot of stories to tell. And I do follow you on Facebook if you hook me, but I see you can be a naughty guy as well. But we'll leave that. I interviewed Rodney a while back, and it was for Lulu. And I had to say to Afrikaans like that. Ek moes keer vir my weekends on air. Rodney started to talk about 50 Shades of whatever that was there. I'm on a Christian radio station, and I'm going to keer. Ek dink net Rodney gaan dit verby. But I think the ladies love Rodney. They love to skinner with him as well. So he brought that into the conversation. But great to know that you've authored a couple of books. Of course, more to come from your side. But tonight we also have you here because of you have a Google Home Mini. Mark, just tell people how that came about. That Rodney's got that Google Home Mini.
There he goes.
Right with me. Hy praat sommer saam met my soos ek nou praat.
Hoe did I move?
I know Rodney doesn't plug it in for some reason.
Unplugged.
It's supposed to be plugged in.
At the moment, there's a big fight about this thing. There's a big fight because hulle sê sommer Google maak lentil breedie. Google, please make sandwiches. Ek dink praat dit terug.
But Rodney, you sent us a few videos, you sent us a few clips. And it was very, very cool to see the young lady enjoying herself with Google. Seems like it's a little pet for her. But just your experience, like what have you learned from using this device over the past few weeks, months?
Listen, I must be honest with you. In the beginning, I was a bit intimidated because I'm very fascinated with languages and the English language. And I thought, listen, if I'm going to get someone that speaks Irish English or Australian English or Canadian English, then is it must man, you know? And for some reason, I like the Spanish version of English. And then Lulu, the little one, she started asking Google for A and B and numbers and what is it, Baby Shark and Peppa Pig and all that. And then all hell broke loose because now she's in charge of this thing now, you know? But I must be honest, that's very educational. It's actually quite informative. So there's a lot of things that we want. So if I want, for instance, how to make a drone, they give you all the. He's just forward look. This is my son.
Hey son, Kleinskarre.
But it's been very informative, very educational, and actually been a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
I see. Reinda and Ziggy are saying that Google makes sandwiches now, so maybe must try that, Skara. I know the last time when Skara was at our place, we offered him some. What was it, Skara? It was a smoothie made of.
Yeah. It was a pisang. There was a pisang in.
There was apple,
watermelon. And I think you put in some juice or something. But I produce nog. Ik wil weer kom naar jou huis toe, man.
Ze moet kom. So Google can make that now. Ze moet maar ding praat.
Ja, Google. Die enigste ding wat Google nog battle me is a vaccination.
But listen, Mark, how come when Google does predictions now, we know Rodney is a big Toffees fan.
Toffees, man.
Everton.
We got it right. Hold up. No. We got it right Friday night. We got it right Friday night and asked Google, can you give us a score between Arsenal and Everton? Took Google the corner. All the corners that was given in the match, they give a 5-3 for all the corners that was taken except that.
But don't feel too special, Skara, because Google gets it right against Arsenal all the time.
Yeah.
It's
one of those things.
But I mean, it's a lot of fun to be had. But in your experience, Rodney, how does something like a Google Home Mini or this Wi-Fi speaker, how does that enhance your home life? You look prior to not having had that before, and now you have it. Does it help in the household?
Listen, I'll be honest with you. I could have had the same device. Look on your phone, for instance, right? If you've got it on your phone where you can play around with Google and you can, but whereas I can be about in fact, I can be in the room and I can say, Google, you can just give information or request. And the thing will tell the lady, we call her Sarah, by the way, Sarah, Sarah. So Sarah will talk back to us. And she will actually, sometimes when she doesn't pick up, in fact, she picks up Lulu's voice as well. So it's just not confined to my voice. And that is quite strange because I thought I had a relationship with this woman. But she's now obviously got a relationship with the younger one and with Lulu. So I am still trying to get onto the fact that we can have lights, that you can just at the clap of your hand say, Google, turn off lights in kitchen or in the main bedroom. So I'm going to get there. And that is a promise, Mark. But for now, it's been a great point. The only thing I must be on the challenge is with my parents who stays with us. So with them coming in here and looking at this thing, and my father asked the other day, Kiki, dis 'n groot pil die jong. Wie gebruik aan die pil? So we don't have to explain the whole concept from scratch because kyk die ou mense het mos 'n ander way van dinge doen man. You know, they look at all these things and they want to know, kykie, wie betaal vir die ding? En hoeveel is dit 'n maand en wat is die ding? Gaan dit die krag vriet of wat? Moet ons dan nog krag koop of? So for them it's a new ball game.
Okay, but again, the longer you play around with that thing, the more it's going to grow on you. The thing that I think your parents will enjoy about it is to play music on there. I use my speakers all day long. My music plays all day long. It doesn't stop.
Yeah, he's got this Andre Roux music coming in with the guitar and the orchestra and all that. So in the morning, this thing you just put it. So if you say music on a disco, wherever it is, you know, on Spotify, whatever it, you know, you can actually have peaceful moments right through the day.
Yeah.
Or you can have crazy moments. Don't have to be peaceful.
Yeah, and I think
predictions, for example, the toughest predictions is normally a crazy prediction.
I'm sitting in the kitchen. I'm sitting in the kitchen at the moment, and this is actually where everybody converges because the kitchen was my safe haven. Something as you know, well, if you really want to discuss things, because now Google is it so. So there's 4 of us plus 1 is 5 at Sarah's, yeah. So there's 2-3 ladies in the house with us. Yeah.
You can mute her. You can. There's a button on the back. Push that button. Sit down. Sit. Marcus still. You must take charge, Rodney. I know you to be a guy that takes charge. So you need to start taking charge again, dude. Don't let this
I like a woman that sits. I like a woman that sits on my head.
She wants to sit still. But we're going far off in terms of what this thing can do. I think you alluded to some of the things that you still want to get. I think for you need to add on, of course, with lights, and you need to maybe add on with a display like the 7-inch hub or the 10-inch. Mark's got the 10-inch here. It's an amazing device. I've got the 7-inch. And I think that starts to enhance just your experience. Mark and myself, we've been talking about lighting. We may even have something in the pipeline for the likes of you, Skara, in terms of Everton, Office, the Crest, Liverpool, United, those type of things where, you know, we can make it smart lights with all of those things. So lots of things in the pipeline. And how would that be for you in your home if you bring your friends to your home and you decide to light up your lounge or your den in toffee colors, eh? Blue, and nobody can tell you anything because it's yours. It's your house. You can play Everton music, put the lights on in the blue strip or whatever. Lots of things. And I think that's where eventually Rodney Brown moves into in that effect where, you know, nobody can tell you what to do in terms of your entertainment.
Listen, I've always been the guinea pig for projects. So I don't mind being the guinea pig again, you know what I mean? I just want to take you into my space at the back.
It's Smurfed in.
So it looks dark at the back. But I'm just gonna show you. Okay, ek het al 'n blou kitchen hoek, which is everything is blue. So dark here now. It's dark, but I'm just gonna put on some lights. And I'm just gonna put on some more lights. And some more lights.
Okay, so for those guys that thought that they've got 2 Liverpool jerseys and 2 Liverpool scarves, hulle squad, kyk die move.
So this is my safe haven. This is where you'll find me watching games and, you know what I mean, doing watching Everton. And,
That's magical, Rodney. Rodney, what's the name of that spot?
I would have,
the Smurf Den?
it's called the Smurf Den, sir. And we don't win much, but okay.
We know. Awesome, man. That looks phenomenal. But Rodney, just in regards to that, maybe you want to tell people about your association with Everton Football Club.
Yeah, so what happened? I started supporting Everton when I was 6 or 7 years of age, and the very first game that I watched was an FA Cup game, because remember, FA Cup games was played on TV every year, and I mean, we used to buy the Shoot magazines. Remember the Shoot magazines and the match.
Yeah.
So because the English football game was very, very popular in South Africa. In fact, it still is. But it was always highlighted. It was always in the Cape Times. And that is where the game was marketed very well, up till today still. So I've been an Everton supporter since the age of 7, I would imagine. And the first game I watched was a game between Watford and Everton, where we won them. We scraped them in the FA Cup. And then the next year, I didn't know anything about football as such. But the following year, we lost to United 1-0 in a FA Cup final, where Norman Whiteside scored the final goal. And Everton Oaks cried, man. And I cried with him. And my father vraagde vir my, is jy right? Ek sê, no, man, the team cried and I must also cry. So it just stuck ever since. So it's been 40 odd years, I would say. Yeah.
Sure. Amazing.
And
this, I must say, by the way, I recall one FA Cup final between Liverpool and Everton. You guys lost that. It was 3-2, and I remember a certain Stuart McCall scoring 2 goals in that final.
Want to show you.
Remember that.
Yes, sir. I just want to show you. I want to show you a scarf that I got. The very first item that I got was this thing here. This scarf here. So remember Sergeant Pepper's in Cape Town at Green Market Square?
Green Market Square. Yeah.
Yeah, they used to sell all these punk rocker items and jackets and studs and things like that. And my grandmother paid 30 rand for a scarf and a cap. And that was the prized item. I still got it here in my space. And Stuart McCall, yes, that was the 3-2. Stuart McCall actually scored 2 goals in that game.
Yes, that's right.
So yeah, so with my involvement with Everton is at the moment where I'm the chairperson of Everton South Africa. I'm also the chairperson of Cape Town Toffees. So I do online correspondence and blogs weekly for the last 12 years already. So if there's I will do Friday. So the game is on Saturday. So I will do a little update as to what I see the team look like, and things like that.
Mark, we know for famous people here, hey?
Ja. Groot koppe, groot manne, groot geeste.
Ek het Everton jerseys vir julle willen soek, extra large and a large.
Yeah, I need something to wash the car with. I haven't washed the car for a while. So I will take that, definitely. See for my twee.
My car's dirty. We can do that, Rodney.
Rodney, I think you need some LED strips. You need some LED strips. You need some LED light bulbs. So we can really just spice up that space of yours. It looks cool, but it will look better with the Glamtech product.
Of course.
So just in closing, Rodney, give us a bit of what you're busy with, your projects, where people can find you, what people can buy from you. Tell us.
Listen, Mark, at the moment, I've just done the 3 books, the Lulu book, the Shades, and of course, the latest one was not out. So as we speak, COVID has been very good to me personally. So we're busy with Lulu's 2nd book now that will be launched on her birthday. The book is done already. It's just a matter of the right space and the right time to get it out. So at the moment, a lot of my time is consumed with doing her profile as well. Because I mean, at 2.5 years old, she's got 10,000 followers already on Facebook.
Wow.
So that keeps me going.
Yeah.
And the thing is, look, we've also got a family coffee shop that is doing very, very well. So I do my live posts from Brown's Coffee and Gourmet Tea in Pardon Island. So we've got 3 little franchises that is doing very, very well. Otherwise, my books are available from me and also from 1 or 2 of the libraries and 1 or 2 of the bookstores. But I am going to push and market that it gets, or especially the cricket book. I want every single cricket book that needs to be at every single cricket club in the Western Cape, because it's a beautiful story. Like I told Marco the last time, we as amateurs, we don't have a story that's written about us. Nobody talks about us. Nobody celebrates us. So we've got a very bad history or bad record of archiving information over the years, and that is where I want to go with this book. Because you have got a story to tell, Mark. Mark has got a story to tell, and I've got a story to tell. And we all books on our own. It's just a matter of igniting that flame.
No, definitely.
Just going to put something on the screen for you, Rodney. Seeing that you got a smart home device already, a Google Home Mini, I think that people need to be more like you. I want to put this on the screen. Simply saying that Rodney is smart, not like I'm going to take it. I must change it, but Rodney is smart, and you got to be like Rodney, right? Be Glamtech smart. I'm just going to change that quickly. But Rodney, just your final advice to people in terms of smart home technology. Would you advise people to have it?
Listen, it's the way of the world. It's the way to go, and it's a way of keeping abreast of things, man. We cannot be stuck in the dark ages all the time, because the next person is always going to move ahead while you are stuck with the what ifs. So we can't go back to the what ifs, because where did these things go wrong? You know. So my advice to people out there, the people at Glamtech, they will look after you. They will look after your needs, and they will look after your whatever you desire. It's got to be in range. It's got to be realistic. But for now, I've endorsed the project or the product, and I'm very happy. And for me, education, information, sustainability, and sheer enjoyment of the product.
Wow, amazing. Mark?
Just a question: are there any of the viewers out there that wants to maybe engage Rodney? Maybe this is a platform where you've always wanted to just say something to Mr. Brown, and here's an opportunity now for you to speak to him, and he'll speak back to you right now. So if there's anybody out there, I see there's some new faces that has joined. Natalie Roman, welcome Natalie. Mel Thomas, Ashlyn Matthews.
Except that's Auntie Mel from Belgravia. Hello, Auntie Mel.
Carlo Johannes, back. He's always back. There's a video out of where Carlo was doing some crazy stuff with lights, DJing and stuff, Glamtech products. But if there's anyone out there, Rodney's here. Rodney, you going to stick around for another minute or two?
Ja, hulle moet nie skaam wees nie. Ek het geld ook. Ek kan vir hulle geld leen.
That's a move.
Rodney, ek is nou daar by jou. Hallo sê.
Ek het die weksel.
He stopped, like I always said, he's very naughty. But Rodney is an amazing individual. I think a couple of years back, Mark told me about Rodney. I didn't actually put the two together until I chatted to you a while back on radio. But an amazing guy telling stories about even Shades of the Cape Flats. Was that the Facebook book or something like that?
Shades of Cape Flats.
Shades of Cape Flats. Maybe Mark, you want to show them that? Just in brief, maybe you want to tell people a little bit more about that. You said earlier that we all have a story to tell, but the Cape Flats, I think you don't get better stories than on the Cape Flats.
Listen, let me tell you about Shades of Cape Flats. That was born out of the actual 50 Shades of Grey phenomenon 2012 when the movie or the book came out. And I thought, what better way is there to create our own version of Shades of Cape Flats, or at least 50 Shades of Grey? So what happened, I did daily Facebook posts, and I did over 100 and odd chapters, which was just one paragraph. And people started enjoying it, and they always wanted to know, what is the next story about? When is the book coming in? When is the book coming? And it took me 6 years to eventually, someone got hold of me at some pub, the pub in Mitchells Plain, and said, hey, skryf die boek, waar is die boek? Ons wil weet wat gaan aan. And then that hit home, and I said, listen, man, there's a story to tell you. So what happened was, remember Marco and Mark, when we were in school, many, many years ago, we want to have reunions, right? There's always one or two people, especially the ladies, that want to know, hey, what is Mark up to after all these years, 20 years, maybe 15 or so? Nou wil julle mos reunion hou, man. But dan is daar ook een of twee wat sê, nah, I didn't even like Mark. So why must I still bother with him after 15 years? But long story short, the reunion happens, okay, at a place called Tokai Forest, and we all know Tokai Forest. And something happens at Tokai
Press
Forest.
the sensor button here before I get you.
No, you don't press anything yet. You don't press anything yet. I'm actually sitting forward anyway. So all hell breaks loose. All hell breaks loose at Tokai Forest, right? And what happens? There's a lot of stories to be told. It's in your face. It's about us. There's a lot of, we talk about bullying. We talk about infidelity. We talk about hot, steamy lovemaking sessions. We talk about fighting. We talk about prison life. But it's all stuff that we can relate to within the Cape Flats, on the Cape Flats. There's nothing derogatory, but it's extremely funny. And Mark, you've read the book. It's extremely funny, and it's got a beautiful ending. So there's always talk about the following.
I just want to throw this in as well, Rodney. I've also read the book before the book. Whilst you were still writing, I think it was the first few chapters. I think the first 23 chapters, you sent me the manuscript in Word format. I've still got that,
That was 2013, where I said, listen, Mark, have a look at this and see if you like the product, see if you like the project, see if you like the concept. And not knowing that 6 years later, we'll actually have a book and I've sold 1,000 copies of Shades in about a year and a half. And if you are a lady, you will enjoy this book. Believe me, because it reveals a lot about yourself as a lady, you know.
Rodney, thank you so much. I just want to say to those guys online and those that are still going to be watching this particular feed, support this man, buy the books, support the initiatives that he's running. He's doing big stuff. He's being very modest this evening, I think. He's not sharing everything. Just a few weeks back, there was a run to raise funds, 1,000 kilometer run around the world. And this guy's involved. So guys, please support Rodney Brown. If you see him in the street, say hi, give him a hug. He needs hugs, lots of hugs. Give him geld, sit geld in sy sak. But Rodney,
money.
You've been amazing.
Well, Rodney, it was great having you with us tonight. Looking forward to having you again. But thank you for endorsing Glamtech. Thank you for being part of the Glamtech family.
Yeah, thank you very much to you guys and Mark and Marco. Thank you. Always a lot of respect, and I always brag about you guys. So I'm going to tell Google and Sarah just to say bye to you guys as well. That's if Lula hasn't got hold of her yet. But thanks a lot, guys.
Awesome. Cheers, Rodney.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, man.
It was great having Rodney with us, of course. And Mark, so how was that for you just to hear from somebody that is totally involved with us in regards to using our products? Of course, we sponsored that particular Google Home Mini for him, but just to hear how people are enjoying using Smarthome technology, I think that must be very, very make you glad in that regard.
Definitely heartwarming, because it does speak to the fact that there's a need for what we provide. There's a need for our services, and ultimately it's about enjoying life, Marco. You cannot go around through life. Hey, Ralden Juries is the guy that we're going to go and see on Saturday for Leaderstop.
Yeah, so maybe you want to talk about
Ralden.
that.
Wow, he's online, he's here.
So tell me about what happened where Leadership was concerned.
Okay, so let's jump into that. So Ralden was following us for about a year now, and he said that he really wants to get involved in this particular space with the tech. He wants to get out his home, not sure where to start. Gave me a shout. We hooked up, and he came all the way from Verliersdorp. He came to the house. We did a bit of a demo, showed him what is possible, what can be done, what can be achieved very quickly. And Ralden left here with some stuff. We're heading there on Saturday, and we're just going to set him up. We're going to set up his whole community. And listen to this, guys. In the area where Ralden lives, they've got about 400 families, of which only 4 homesteads, I think, would have Wi-Fi. So very, very rurally. But this guy is seeing the gap, and is going for it. and we're going to help them achieve this. And what we really want to do now is to just get the kids in that community aware of what the future is about. So I'm super excited, Marco, and Ralden as well.
And
we're really going to just
that he's
hold hands with him.
So what was it that he purchased that he's enjoying so much?
He got some light bulbs. He got a Google Home Mini. He had a Xiaomi. So we basically just helped him set it up with the app integrated into the Google Home. And he's having fun. I know that he said that there was a bit of a problem with the net, but out, life change. So yeah.
And so I'm going to miss out on this weekend seeing Alvin, but I'm pretty sure that you will enjoy that. But there's more exciting things coming in regards to. So we spoke about adopting a school, but now it looks like this thing is going to branch out quicker than what we thought. Maybe even taking it all the way to Verliesdorp, the Dorp and beyond.
Yeah, kom ons vat hom sommer tot binne in Zanin. I just want to touch Kashifa. I say Kashifa's online. I just want to say I'll help you break your fast.
What's he say? What's he say? Buka Mosman calls got was also was late. So Colin said you late. Dis conversations, Mark. But aangaan terwyl ons aangaan gaan hulle answers die. But welcome to you, Kashifa. Kashifa also one of our very, very valued clientele, of course. She also bought quite a few things from us. And Kashifa, let us know how you enjoying your smart home devices.
Yeah. Also, Marco, a few new things that we've put onto the website, onto the Facebook page. So you guys will see that we've got the brand new Amazon Echo Dot 4. That's that brown bobby. We've got it ready for shipment. If you need it, let us know. Go online, purchase it. We've got the best price on the market just for you. So get your Echo Dot 4. We've got the Echo Dot 4 with a clock as well. That's the upgraded version. And these are all Zigbee devices. So if you guys understand that language.
No, but you can't just say if you understand. You must make them understand.
So
maybe you want to tell them a little bit more about what it means.
They're going to have to jump onto the blog. There's a blog online on our website. Go onto the website, www.glamtech-sh.co.za. Get onto the website, go onto the blogs tab, and go and look for the Wi-Fi, Zigbee, and Bluetooth protocols.
Yeah.
Go and read a bit about what that's about. Bit of explanation there, but you're going to enjoy it. You're going to understand it. You're going to know how to purchase your future products. But on the website, we've got some new products. Go and check it out. Best price. If we must beat it, we'll do that as well. But go and check it out, please, guys.
Check out Kashifa says. Yeah. I have a very colorful house. Everybody seems to be rich now because our lights are voice control. And then she says that I absolutely love it, which reminds me, I'm going to be buying soon again. So, yeah! We love that. We love it when it comes to buy. Kashifa, let the people know. Don't just keep it to yourself. Let them know where you got it from. But talking about buying, Mark, we're also running a few specials. So I only have a few more days. What's today, 29th?
Tomorrow's the last day, guys.
Oh, my goodness.
Tomorrow's the last
day. You guys
day.
are going to miss out, of course. And we're talking about the light bulbs, and we're talking about the speakers as well. Let me just quickly get in there, Mark. I'll let you show them what they're missing out on.
Here you go. So that's the light bulbs. Obviously, also the P22s. So these are an updated version of the light bulbs. So you'll see that they are a bit brighter than the first gen ones that we were selling. And also, you guys know this big boy, Google Home Mini. There's only a few left. Once these are sold out, Marco, then unfortunately, that will be the end of that particular range. And we will only be able to then sell the Nest Hub or the next Google Home, which is almost double the price. So right now and tomorrow, $499 for the Google Home Mini.
I don't think you're letting them know what they're missing out on. So at the moment, this will cost you the Google Home Mini speaker will cost you $499. You can see on the screen that is the
499.
price. There's a code on there, Freedom Vibes, that gives you a discount on this particular product. Gotta go buy on our website. But the problem for you guys are that when this is sold out, it's sold out. You're not going to get it at this price. When the next generation speaker comes in, though, maybe just double the price of what it is. So make haste while you can and get your hands on these particular products. The light bulbs, it's amazing, Mark. Earlier you told me about the light bulb. And I saw what it looks like in the one room. It looks amazing.
Screw in. Can I just screw it in? Yes, you screw it in, Ziggy, and that's it. You connect it to the app and you control it. If you've got a mini, then you obviously speak to the mini to tell the lights to go on, off, or go on in an hour's time, or go off at midnight, or go off at 3 o'clock, or change blue at 1 o'clock, or change green when the International Space Station comes over my home, whatever. It's as simple as that, as easy as that. And it's convenient. It's all about convenience. If you're not at home and you're somewhere late, you can simply just from your phone switch your lights on at home. No issues. I still need 2 screw-in bulbs. I'm keeping it aside for you, Michael Jacobs. I'm putting it right here. Remember, it's 170 until tomorrow. After tomorrow, it's 190. You guys don't want to miss out. Go onto the website, put in the promo code, and get your light bulbs, get your Google Home Mini today, tomorrow, the last day. And after that, the prices are not going to come down because these bad boys are selling like hotcakes. We want to give them to you, so get them today.
Yeah, so they don't want to miss out because these prices are not going to stay the same for the next while. Mark, what you eating a lot during the show?
Yeah, can I say this as well? If you purchase any purchase for 1,500 rand, one purchase, one basket full, 1,500 rand, that comes with it.
But show them what does it mean?
This comes with it. So when you just check here,
yeah,
here we go. So that says it's a new day, and that day says Will I Am.
Yeah.
So that's the artist and that's the song. At this point in time in my life, that's my favorite song.
I also have one, but mine's not here.
Malcolm forgot his on.
Yeah, I forgot mine. I don't stay here, so I don't have one here. Maybe I must keep one here. Right?
You should. You should. So for every purchase of 1,500 rand, we'll be sending you. We obviously ask you for your favorite song and artist. We'll have your mug printed, personalized for you, and we will ship this on to you as well. So guys, get in on it. This is stuff that you're not going to get anywhere else, but you'll get it here from Glamtech Smarthome Tech.
Check hier. Relton sê bring vir my nog een saam asseblief.
Relton, ons maak 'n plan. Ons maak dit gebeur. James Fortuin. The curse is broken.
Who knows?
I think that's the song. The curse is broken. James Fortuin.
James Fortune. Fortune. Sorry.
Fortune. Relton's going to confirm us that is what it is.
James Fortune.
And we will make it happen. Sorry, James Fortune. Yes.
Ek ken nie James Fortune.
Hy sê Afrikaans omdat Relton van verliers op is, to change it sommer gou die van.
Okay, love it. But listen, so Mark, just again to reiterate, I'll put this thing on the screen again. Guys, don't miss out. You only have one more day to get your hands on these speakers at this price. You will not see it again very soon. $499 with that promo code on there. Mark, what's that promo code again?
Promo code for the Google Home Mini is Freedom Vibe. So put in the promo code just before you check out on the website. And if you're going to take the light bulbs, it's going to be Light Vibe. And put in the promo code. You can have both promo codes whilst you check out. And it will be 170 per bulb. So it doesn't matter if you're taking 10 bulbs. It will give you 20 rand off each bulb. So put it in your basket. Check it out today. So you can get your stock delivered by tomorrow. Well, by Monday. Yeah. So get in on it, guys. You're going to lose out. You're going to kick yourself. You're going to say, I should have had it. Should have got it. But then it's too late.
A very good question. Just go here if we can. Mark, there's this question. I think if I can get there. Sorry about that.
Okay. Can I use the Google?
Yeah, here we go.
Can I use the Google Home Mini with any other brand name smart devices around the home? If it can integrate into the Google Home app, then you can utilize it. So it depends on what other brand items you might have, Ashlyn. But I'm sure that 80% of what's on the market now can integrate with Google. So I'm almost 100% sure that your needs will be catered for. So yes, Google Home Mini, get it today, Ashlyn. If it can't connect, I'll take it back. Who's die?
Sure. Okay, let's go to that. Somebody's asking.
What's that code again?
Okay, I'll put it on the screen. Of course, here are those codes you can see on the. Okay, just hang on. On the pictures, you'll see those particular. You'll see it.
Yeah.
Let me just take the one thing off there. Apologies for that.
Also, if you go onto the website, then those codes are on the homepage. So you will find it once you log onto the website. You will see those codes, both the Freedom Vibes as well as the Light Vibes, on the website, on the homepage.
One more day to go. You don't want to miss out. Like we said, it's a never to be repeated price at $499 for the Google Home Mini. That's a steal. Those lights are fantastic. I don't think my life will ever be the same now that we have those lights in the home. Maybe we should have actually given them a little bit of a demonstration again, Mark, but it's amazing. You can say, let there be light, and there will be light. But also, a lot of times, Mark, we talk about the novelty of when people speak to their devices, and it's great. But now we also want to get quickly to the integration of it becomes automated. It's just when you start to program things that you don't even have to worry about asking or telling. It will just be there. Also with the geotagging, all of that. Maybe you want to bring people into that in terms of how that can also make their life more convenient.
No, diff is, and with my phone, for example, I've put the location activated the location aspect on the phone. So I will then connect certain devices to either go on or off, depending on my location. So as soon as I leave home, then some of the lights at home will automatically go on. When I come back, certain lights will go off. And that is without me thinking about it. So at this point in time, I actually don't realize that these things are actually happening anymore. It just becomes very, very automatic. At sunset every day, then certain lights in the house will just go on. I don't note that anymore. I don't notice it.
Yeah.
It just happens. So those are the conveniences, and this is maybe a problem. Once those conveniences are gone, you start realizing, this is a schlep. You need to put lights on, and you need to run around and close curtains, lock the door. I'm not sure, Marco, if one of these cameras can actually just view the door, and you'll see behind Marco's right shoulder, there's a red little knob, and that red knob is a smart lock. Yeah, there we go. So that's a smart lock. So basically what happens is when I approach the door will unlock without me needing to use my hands or key, simply because it's set up like that on my phone. So these are all the devices that we obviously stock. We don't advertise some of this stuff simply because it's not stuff that will move quickly, but these are discussions that we are prepared to have with our clientele. So yeah, so anything is possible. Anything is possible. And also, like Warren, one of our very newer clients, he was super amazed when he found out that he can communicate between Google Home Minis. So if you've got more than one Mini in your home, you can basically just use it as an intercom or as a phone. Yeah. So you can actually make audio, VoIP, voice over internet, magic. Those are all things that are futuristic, but it's actually here right now. So guys, get in on it. These Minis. Oh yes, last thing, Marco, on this. There are only a few left.
Yeah.
So if there's nothing left by the end of tonight, that's the end of it. Whether you're putting your promo code tomorrow or not, it will just be gone.
Yeah.
So don't miss out, guys. Get it right now.
So just on that, Mark, in regards to this speaker, we're going over to the next generation speaker as well after this, because there's going to be no stock of this particular speaker
in the country.
So it's important to get your hands on this at this price. You're definitely going to pay a lot more when it comes to the next generation speaker. There's a question on here from Michael. He says, I had to change my router last week, and then my lights automation reset. So I had to manually put on my lights until sorted out my automation again. So to use the convenience of my light automation, we know the pain. We know the pain of
definitely, Michael. That's exactly. And then you realize how dependent you almost become on the stick and the convenience of it. So definitely, I feel your pain. I had to very recently do something similar, so I feel your pain. But get these devices, guys. Get them now. Also, just on the first generation Google Home, you might find it here and there, one or two people selling them. Remember, with our products, there's a 12-month guarantee. On the OEMs, the ones that are bulk packaged, we are able to bring the price down. It's a new product, but we're able to bring the price down. So what you guys need to also notice that the second gen Nest Google or Nest Mini, the price goes up because of original packaging. We're not able to bring it down as an OEM product. And for that reason, you're looking at increase in price to, I think, about 800, 850 Rand. So it could become very, very expensive if you're now thinking of maybe purchasing a few products at one time. So again, get in on this deal. It's gonna work. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna be. It's gonna be great, guys. So jump up.
So Michael is telling us he's waiting for the next gen speaker. But Mark, I think he should get in now already. He can integrate all of them together, of course. But at this price, I think we'll be silly not to get it. Let's get to this question from Alden again. The best device ever is recommending it to all his friends.
Great stuff. Great stuff. Alden, what can I say? And also something to note, and this I think this warms my heart, is that Alden made a huge effort to get his hands on these products. And I think the fact that he's enjoying them now as a cherry on the top. Would have been very sad trying to want something for so long, and then when you eventually get it or find it, then it doesn't meet that expectation. So super chuffed for the fact that Alden is enjoying his device.
So Mark, we're quickly heading to the end of Glamtalk 9. Can you believe it? Let's quickly talk about .A School. We're going to be getting involved with Factorton Primary very soon. We've got a firm date for that. Maybe you just want to tell people more about that.
Sure. So Factorton Primary, like I mentioned that in the beginning, will be the first school that we will be engaging. The great thing about this initiative is that we will partner alongside other industry leaders within the tech field, and we'll bring in a whole lot of aspects of maths and science, so we can give these young geniuses every possible opportunity to really excel out there. So we've got a curriculum. It's going to run for about 6 months at a time. And in that 6 months, we will basically be doing DIY projects. What Malachi Bikul did for the first few months on Glamtech was doing the softboxes, the Wi-Fi camera, DIY project, the projector, and so forth. With all of that, Malachi's catalog basically becomes a source for these young geniuses to latch onto and to also grow.
Yes, the
so
young man.
That's
Malachi.
You guys remember Malachi?
We're really proud of this young man. He's really gotten involved with the business as well, doing a lot of the DIY projects, and that's inspired us to get into the schools and other organizations. So,
hello.
That's a bright future for this young man. We're keeping our hands and our eyes firmly on him. And I think he's the future of Glamtech, of course, and he's already just gotten himself so much involved. The DIY projects that he's doing is going well. And so that's become a big inspiration for us to now go and showcase that to the other young learners.
Yeah. And Malachi will also be heading to some of these schools with us. And he'll be basically talking to other young people. It's just very interesting when people his age sees what he's doing. It just makes it very real. So we are embarking on this journey. We're taking a lot of people with us to really enhance the experience. And hopefully after the 6 months, once we leave that specific school, we will have created a platform for these young people to, really tap into entrepreneurship, really tap into what makes them tick, and create a love for science, maths, and tech. So yeah, Marco, I'm super excited. We've put together a curriculum where we'll start it out with just the internet. What's the internet? www, World Wide Web versus the internet. Not the same thing. If you guys thought it's the same thing, it's not. So we'll explain that kind of detail to these young people. We'll do practical things so that they can just reinforce that. And then from there, we'll move on to the first, second, third, and then fourth industrial revolution, what that means, how they fit into the big picture as young people. From there, we'll talk about different communication protocols, your Wi-Fi, your Zigbee, your Bluetooth, and so forth. And then from there onwards, we'll just do a lot of other things. So I don't want to share too much, but just to get you guys to understand where we're heading. It's not going to be a fluffy thing. It's going to be a real thing, tangible. We're looking for real results. So yeah, we're excited.
So if there's any corporate that's also watching and you're thinking that you could partner with us in that regard, you're welcome to contact us. There's that number on the screen. It is 061 5336700, and we'll be happy to be able to change the lives of a lot of talented young people out there. That's what we want to do. It's not about us, it's about just reigniting dreams and opening doors for others. So if you're a corporate and you think that you can be part of this, let us know. Hit us up on WhatsApp, and also info@glamtech-sh.co.za, right? That's our email address, I think.
Yeah.
So you can email us there as well. So we'll be happy to partner with you in that regard as well. Mark, anything that we forgot perhaps that you still want to chat about before we go?
Marco, we've covered everything. We just want to know from you guys out there who you want to see as another guest celebrity on the show. We've had 3 individuals. We've had Jill Liebenberg. You guys might know her as Muna or as Alan Pakis. We've had Ivor Price, who is just magic in what he does, the founder of Food from Mzansi, as well as a former SABC news anchor. And then today we had Rodney Brown, author, sportsman, and a whole lot of other things, comedian. He's just magic. So who else would you guys want to see on this platform? Throw in some names, give us some ideas, some suggestions, so we can go and find these individuals and have them share with us, share with you, and just make the world a better place, a brighter place.
So just before we go, Mark, I just want to remind our listeners or our viewers of the following. Here it is again. Check this out. This is 1 day to go, $4.99 each for those Google Home Mini speakers, and then those fantastic light bulbs. You don't want to miss out at that price. You're never going to get it for cheaper. Mark, maybe you just want to show it one more time on screen to them. Don't miss out, ladies and gentlemen, before we go. That's what you want. Those are the lights at 170 Rand each. It's amazing. Those lights will change your life. And the Google Home Mini speaker. Don't miss out on that. And we had a fantastic time with you guys here during Glamtalk. And I'm looking forward to Glamtalk 10. And Mark, all that's left to say from our side is goodbye. It was great being with you. Till next time. God bless and cheers.